My name is Tina Fletcher. I live in Memphis, Tennessee, but I'm from Arkansas originally, which is a border state. And I work for the Memphis Grizzlies, which is one of the 30 teams within the National Basketball Association. I serve as their community outreach manager, which basically means I take all of the players to their community service projects. So to schools, to hospitals, churches, giveaways, whatever else they want to do. I formerly served as a high school government and history teacher. And I also worked on the 2012 presidential campaign for Barack Obama, and I was an intern for First Lady Michelle Obama. I actually met the founder, Sean Yang, while I was working with the Obama campaign. He served as a national co-chair for Gen 44, and so he was one of my primary donors, so I worked with him throughout my time with the campaign. He helped us raise a lot of money for the president. Sean is really remarkable. Since I've met him, everything that he's done has been positive. And coming from where I come from, there are very few role models in the South in America. And although he's not African American and he's from Senegal and he moved to America, I was just drawn to the fact that he was doing this. I'd never heard of a program like this, taking young professionals who are out of school and taking them to another country to have this cultural and professional exchange. And so of course, you know, anything Sean's doing, I'm there. So I applied, and I was very lucky to be one of the few selected from what I've learned. And again, if Sean's a part of it, I know it's going to be great, and it's proven to be just that. It's been absolutely amazing. So, yeah. We've been meeting with political officials, social activists, young people. We went to a school, which was phenomenal. We visit, you know, famous sites. But we've also had an opportunity to sit on panels and talk to college students and exchange our ideals and cultures and beliefs and values. And we've had great food, gone shopping. So it's been a lot of everything. I mean, more than you could have ever imagined doing in a week with the normal vacation. So it's been great. Visiting the school was it was just amazing for me, because being a teacher in America, being a teacher and a student living in America and going through the public school education system and all of the things we were able to do, like play organized sports and learn about the history of our country and the history of our ancestors in our country. I realized going into the school that we had a lot more opportunities than the kids have here, yet the chief of the school, the dean, the principal, as it's known in America, he is creating all of these wonderful opportunities for his students despite resources and whatnot. And it was just really amazing to see that there are differences in education, this simple right, and to realize how blessed we are in America to have all of these things in front of us, even though sometimes we complain about what we don't have. It's taught me to look at what you do have and use that to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And the second thing is the meeting today with the young ladies. It's been great. I really didn't want to leave because it was the first time this week that we were able to meet and really talk with people who have lived in America and been immersed in the culture of America, but have come back, and so they can really compare the two. Some of our conversations have been one-sided, us talking, or people telling us a lot, but this has been a real exchange, and so I love this. Personally, it's done something that I did not think would happen. I'm really considering taking some time out and living in another country, most likely Paris, because I really like it. Where I grew up in the South, I'm the only person in my family that's ever left America. I was the first person in my family to get a passport, and I went to Tanzania 6 years ago, and that was great, but I hadn't been able to leave to go anywhere else again. And so this trip offered me the opportunity, and being here and meeting an author named Jake Lamar, who his family's from Georgia, but he grew up in New York and he's been here for 20 years. I asked him, like, how is it leaving your family? Because that's the hardest thing for African Americans. If you leave the country, you've given up on your family. You've distanced yourself. And he gave me some advice that was very helpful. And now I'm really considering traveling and branching out and learning things and knowing that it's okay to leave America. A lot of people in the world think that America is the go-to place. But I believe the reality is a lot of Americans could grow and learn from going to other countries and seeing what's going on in the world. Because of course only 4% of Americans have passports, and for African Americans it's probably not even 500,000, I can imagine. And I think it's sad because we grow up thinking America's perfect. Everything I need is here, but in reality, there's so much in the world we need to experience and need to know. And so that's definitely what I'm taking away, is I have to continue learning and traveling and growing. I would like to thank the Give1Project, Sean, and everyone who has hosted us, from the camera crew to the photographer and everyone at the different departments, because although they were very excited to meet us, I really want people to know that this is something we all really needed. And even though we're leaders and we've all done these great things and we've gone to great colleges and we've taught and we speak and we've met the president, we've done all these things, there is always room for growth, and they've given us that. And so I can't imagine what we're all gonna go back and do, and how we're gonna grow and make changes and change the world. And we wouldn't have been able to do that without them.